Hi, I'm Ben. Now this tip is about my saw. It's a very old saw and I have it, I brought it home about 10, 12 years ago. At work, I used it for many years at work and they replaced it with a continuous blade saw. So they let me have it, and it hadn't been going for a week. I got it home. It was a 3-phase. I had to put it to single phase. I had a single phase motor that suited it. So I'm going to paint it. It could be a 2, maybe a 3 tape job. It needs a good paint job. And this is it. Now this is the saw in question. As you see, it needs a paint job. Now it's a 1937. When I got it, I put casters on the back. I have it propped up here for to stop all vibration. And I have a lot of stuff stored in the shelf. This piece here, that's a bit of 41, 42 inch. I have, now this is 1937. A lot of stuff stored on it. All these, I'll have to get all this off and put casters here on the front. I have a set of casters ready for the job for moving it, for to get it out, get it painted. I really don't know what colour to paint it yet, but as you see, it does need a paint job. Now, this is it. Get all the stuff off the shelf. These are offcuts. Imagine the length of time it would take for the cut. I cut these on it, and it takes quite a bit of time, right enough. These are offcuts. This is a length 6 inches by 22 inches. These are all offcuts. My ex-workmates throws me around when they are finished different jobs. Now this bit, I've showed this bit before, 24 inch, but I'm hoping to make a table out of it. I want to do T-slots in it, etc., and make a nice table. Now, this is the saw, right? As I say, I have it between 10 and 12 years, and it had stopped working maybe about 6 months before that I got it. Now, it's a 1937, to my knowledge, that the firm traced it back to, I think. But since then, since I have had it, I've been offered 2 or 3 times a continuous saw blade saw for this in exchange. The same person, he has an engineering firm, he is an engineer, but he would like this saw in his shop. No way I wouldn't change it for a continuous blade. It's maybe slow in some of the stuff that I saw, but it's nice to see it working. Colours, I haven't really decided yet what colour, but I'd have to give it a good priming job first, clean it all down. I have degrease it, clean it and prime it, but I'll have it on the tip as we go along. This is the saw. Now this piece is 24 inches by 2 inches. Hope to make a table out of that, but as you see, the saw does need a good paint job. I should have had it painted long maybe before this, but we're getting around to it, hopefully, if the man above allows me the time. I wouldn't change it for a continuous blade saw. Not after the years I have worked with it. It would be like losing an old friend. Right, this is work I've done on it in the last week or so. All this has to be degreased, painted, primed. I'm using an engine degreaser for to clean it before priming. Now if I set this in there, like so, I can offload all this gear. There's quite a lot of it. And that's it. Now, think of the weight of the some nice pieces here for to work with. Quite a lot, all sizes, shapes. That's her ready for put the casters on, get her moved out, ready for a paint job. See, it's long overdue a paint job, but we've a lot of work to do yet before we start painting. To clean her all down, degrease her and primer. So let's get started. Get a jacked up. It goes in. Oh yes, yes. Nice one. Ready for moving. Yes. It's a big paint job. And plenty of room to walk around it. Now, do a bit of stripping. Look at the dirt. All has to be cleaned. All degrazed. I have the loose paint off of it with a scraper. I'll have to use the sander now. Look at that. All this has to be degrazed, sanded before priming. That's for desanded. Now I'll give it a wash down. Aye. Give her a nice wash down. A bit clean with a few rags, and that should be ready for priming. Now, this is it for holding the jaws, ready for priming. And this is the sill, the frame of it ready for priming. Cleaned down, degreased. All clean for the job. I'm not painting the nuts. I want them to look clean. 1937. So this is part 1, possibly 2, maybe 3. Look out for what colour I may do it after priming. This is it, ready for priming. I've scraped all the hard paint, loose paint off it. There may be a few wee bits of hard paint still left, but they should prime okay. And I'll take another look around it before I start priming. Another nice tool for its age. 1937. This is it, all cleaned down, ready for priming. I'm not painting the ways or the, what would you call this, the tray, for I'll be using it on the scraper. So all ready. I will not be painting the tray, for I'll be using the scraper for cleaning it. This is all being primed. All ready for priming. So I will show it when I get it primed. Now that's it, primed. All primed, ready for painting. I don't see any that I have missed. Ready for a paint job. Now I'll give this a day or two for to harden before I paint it. Well, you guys, now that's it primed, ready for a paint job. I have to go to the store, paint stores or paint shop, and pick out a colour and give it, I think I'll maybe give it 2 coats hopefully. Look out for what colour I'm going to paint it. I hope some of you have found this of interest. If so, press the like button. But thank you for watching. Thanks again. This is Ben's Machine Shop. Thanks for watching.